They say knowledge only comes from books, but where I'm from, we learn from the block, from the pain, from the pressure, from the cold looks and hot hands. Ain't no syllabus for survival, ain't no diploma for dodging traps and flipping setbacks. But we still study, we still teach, and we still rises. Some of the sharpest minds come with callous hands, and some of the realest lessons never got graded, but they graduate us. I ain't never had no cap and gown, but I break it down, turn them corners to a classroom, every hood a crown. Got my wisdom from them benches, product of the block. Still I analyze the hustle like a PhD in stocks. Self-made, street raised, mind sharp as a dart. Read the game cover to cover, every move is art. They measure smarts by degree, I measure mine by the climb. I'm a hood scholar, baby, built this hustle in time. Graduated off them porches, on the road with the wrist. My curriculum was cooked in pots, flipped in the mist. Never had a letterman, but let it in game. Got a scholarship and struggle with my losses in flame. Street economics taught me more than they books. I broke fractions in the trap while they stuck on looks. Learned psychology in silence, the code in the eyes. Read betrayal in the blink, saw the snakes in disguise. My thesis survive and build, stack with a plan. Taught myself the market, now I'm flipping land. I speak fluent ambition, dialect in my grind. Got degrees in motion, signed by the divine. I ain't never had no cap and gown, but I break it down, turn them corners to a classroom, every hood a crown. Got my wisdom from the benches, product of the block. Still I analyze the hustle like a PhD in stocks. Self-made, street raised, mind sharp as a dart. Read the game cover to cover, every move is art. They measure smarts by degree, I measure mine by the climb. I'm a hood scholar, baby, built this hustle in time. They said I failed cause I ain't sit in their chairs, but I built an LLC before they filed for theirs. Taught myself taxes, crypto marketing flips. Learned negotiation, yelling over poker chips. My mentors was felons, now they CEOs. Turn change to change, from felonies to flows. History in my veins, blueprint in my mind. I study Malcolm, 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶 all in my grind. Ain't no walls in my lecture hall, just pain and glory. Got street stars with stories like allegory. I ain't rich yet, but wealth's in my posture. Mind like a blade, heart beating like a mobster. Don't rush a deal, let the story unfold. True wealth ain't glitter, it's control. Guard your pen like your life, cause your song is your fire.
What's going down, man? Y'all come on up in here. Hit that like button. About to get started.
Got my wisdom from the benches, product of the block. Still I analyze the hustle like a PhD in stocks. Self-made, street raised, mind sharp as a dart. Read the game cover to cover, every move is art. They measure smarts by degree, I measure mine by the climb. I'm a hood scholar, baby, built this hustle in time. Genius ain't GPA, it's what you do with the weight. How you flip every loss and the lessons that elevate. I got homies dropped out, now they moguls with fleets, while some with degrees still ain't left the streets. So I study every cipher, treat a beat like a test. Drop knowledge in bars, let the truth manifest. Talk credit scores, trademarks, real estate plays. Financial freedom over balling in a shallow phase. I ain't here for applause, I'm here for the code. Pass the game down like stories in the mold. No diploma hanging, but my pen got power. Signed the ink, still the struggle, I'm the hood scholar. I ain't never had no cap and gown, but I break it down. Turn them corners to a classroom, every hood a crown. Self-made, street raised, mind sharp as a dart.
Hold on real quick, you guys.
I measure mine by the climb. I'm a hood scholar, baby, built this hustle in time. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Come on up in here. We about to get started. Just hold on real quick. We about to get started, y'all. Hold on. Y'all come on up in here. We about to get started. What's going on? What's going on? We about to get started, y'all. Give me 1 second here. 1 second here. How's everybody doing today? I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I know I got banana, then did a couple shows, and I took a couple days off. Y'all see my post though. So I'm still standing on the square. We about to get into it, family. Let me get this right here. There we go. We about to get into it, family. We're gonna talk about this birthright citizenship, right? So first up, let me see if I can get my banner straight. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can get my banner straight real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can get my banner straight real quick. You know what? I'll fix that sticker. Let me see. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix my banners and stuff later. We'll work on that. I want to get my banners up where it shows FBA coin, promotes that, the music, and the mucho art, wearable art. I want to get that up. So I'll work on fixing that. Somebody keeps telling me I need to do my banners. We got Petit Diablo up in here. What's up, Petite Diablo? We're gonna talk about y'all today, man. We're gonna touch a little bit on the Haitians today, but we got to go into what birthright citizenship is, man. We got to talk about it, family. Lots going on. Ice, baby. It's all around. You know, people butthurt. People mad that black Americans are not participating. They're always mad at us. They always want to blame us. Like we got to do something. We don't got to do nothing, family. It ain't our business. People keep trying to make it our business, but it ain't our business. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about the Supreme Court. We're going to talk about how 22 states right now. Woo! So y'all know what that means. Pretty much all the red states. Y'all know Florida. Oh my God, it's going down. They already bringing out the sob stories. He served in the military and his son got deported to Jamaica. Well, why did he get deported to Jamaica if he's American? He was born in Germany. Well, ma'am, his father must have been Jamaican. I don't know what to tell you. They come over, they come over, serve in the military. I get it, but you're still not from here. You're not soil born, okay? You're not the true American, okay? You don't have the status that I have. Let's just keep it a buck. All y'all keep talking about foundational black Americans, but y'all don't have our status. We're the true Americans. We're the true indigenous black Americans. We've been trying to tell y'all, and y'all keep trying to laugh it off. And now Native Americans are getting hit. Everybody's getting hit but us, because we keep trying to tell y'all what it is. So we got to go into detail what birthright citizenship really is, and how it was specifically enacted for people who endured slavery in the United States. So their babies won't be displaced, because we're not no immigrants. Y'all keep saying what Trump can't do, but Trump keep doing it. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all keep saying what he can't do. The brother did it. The brother's doing it. Whatever y'all keep telling, y'all better stop telling Trump what he can't do, because he's just gonna do it. So let's get into it, man. Peace to the family. This is the voice that won't be muted. The unapologetic son of the soil. Too Much Moxie. And you tuned in to the Too Much Moxie show. You tuned in. Let's get to it, y'all. Where truth sounds like the trumpets and cowards tremble. Ooh. This morning we sliced straight through the propaganda on birthright citizenship. who it was for, who hijacked it, and why your lineage can't be deported. Yeah, he keeps signing. Yeah, y'all, do y'all understand that Trump keeps signing? He keeps signing. He's doing things like Abraham Lincoln. He's signing executive orders, and y'all can't do nothing about it. Man, this thing won't stay up. Hold on, let me fix my... trying to fix my little stand here. I don't know what's going on with it today. It's acting up. It keeps sliding. Somebody said Trump for king. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing with foundational black Americans, and we're gonna show you who got the power in this country. Like I said, we might let Trump do 3-4 terms if y'all keep playing. Oh, he can't do that. Well, let a black American show you that it can be done. Because we're not voting Democrat. We're not going. If you're a Democrat or a shield up in here, you're not. You're gonna get the business. You're gonna get the business. Y'all keep saying what it's really not up to, but we're gonna show you who it's up to. We're gonna show you because y'all keep disrespect. It's just a disrespect, y'all. You know, if y'all would stop disrespecting and keep it cool, you won't get hit so hard. You know, listen, even the ancestors, you know. See, here, let me explain it like this. We was praying to the wrong ancestors, y'all. They had us believing we was Africans. But the moment we start honoring and praying to the real ones, the ones that unalived for us on this soil, the ones we start drawing from the strengths of our true ancestors, you start seeing things happen. Like really fast. We got to give them energy. We got to give them the praise. We can't praise no slave sellers, right? They sold us. Some of us. Not all of us. But we can't pray to no foreign God. We got to pray to our true ancestors and the Most High. That's it. And when you do that, things happen. I bet some of y'all feel like y'all woke up in the Twilight Zone. Foundational black Americans are about to be on top. Yeah. Y'all thought we was going to be at the bottom in our own country forever? Y'all thought we was only 13 to 14 to 16% of the country, but I just proved in my couple lives that we are actually the majority. There's 50 million foundational black Americans on this soil. There's no other ethnic group bigger than us. There's no German American bigger than us, group bigger than us. There's no Irish American group bigger than us. There's no mixed American group bigger than us. There's no Mexican American bigger than us. We are the top of the food chain. We are the lineage that has the highest population. And our birthrights is only going to keep increasing because we don't have a deficiency. We're still at replacement level. We're still okay. And what's happening is some of y'all who's coming over here that shouldn't be here, they're just saying y'all got to go home. Respectfully. So who's in here? Who's in here? Was my mods in here? Where my mods at? I thought I saw Cousin. Cousin, are you in here, Cousin? I thought I saw Cousin. I might have been mistaken. But we're going to talk about the origin story. We're going to talk about the 14th Amendment and the real beneficiaries of that. Okay? We're going to talk about birthright by blood. FBAs, we are indigenous, copper-colored people, y'all. We are indigenous Americans. Our ancestors come from this soil and been here for long, 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 long time. Over 400 years. Let's keep it a buck. We're going to talk about the ICE raids and the solidarity illusion today. We're going to touch on a few things. The 22 state showdown. Oh yeah. Where Birthright's already on life support. Already, family. Already on life support. And citizenship, man, how it just means charity. We just gonna be nice to you. We just gonna love on you if you a citizen. But you don't got our status. Listen. When you're indigenous to the land, you really don't need citizenship. Let's keep it a buck. Citizenship is for foreigners. Citizenship is for Ellis Island people. The Irish, the German, the Poland, the Russians. Y'all need citizenship. But when you're indigenous to the land, you're royalty. We're royalty, family. We ain't supposed to be placating for y'all. Y'all supposed to be placating for us. If you want to get serious about it. You know, if you want to get serious about it, we are the royalty on this land. We first. You're not supposed to wipe out the indigenous, the true soil-born people on this planet, on this earth. You're not supposed to do that. No. But it is what it is, you know. The okie doke got played and we fell for it. And it is what it is. And now it's coming back. It's coming back full circle. So buckle up. We about to get into it, family. I want us to travel back to 1866, fresh off a bloody civil WAR. Okay? Congress drafts the 14th Amendment. Why? To look into the citizenship of the emancipated freedmen, formerly enslaved foundational black Americans, already on U.S. soil. So no state could strip them of their humanity again. It was never a universal, everybody's come in invitation. It was never for that. That was just to solidify that we're not 3/5 anymore. That was just to solidify that we are American born, American raised, American made. We are the true Americans. Birthright citizenship was never for anybody else. It was only for those who were coming out of slavery, family. If you weren't enslaved, you didn't need it. You were you're indigenous aboriginal, you didn't need it. It was for freedmen and slaves. That's it. Notice how the Indians, the so-called natives, the Serbians, right? They got theirs much later. But right after coming out of slavery, we got ours. You understand? Let that sink in for y'all, man. Birthright citizenship is not to be abused like it's being abused. It just is what it is, man. It's not supposed to be a free-for-all. Immigrants should not have a higher status than bloodline. You go to the UK, there's even a different structure in the UK. They have English, which are the bloodline, and then you got British, which are the citizens. English, which is the bloodline, and then you got British, which are citizens. If you're English, you come from there. If you're British, you're a citizen of there. British Jamaican, British African, British. It's a clear difference. See, I'm an American, right? And everybody else is citizens. You should never have the same rights as me. My rights should be a little bit higher. Why? Because I'm the aboriginal, the indigenous, coppered, colored races found here by who? Europeans. That's what it is. That's what it is, family. Do you not understand that? Go to any other country in the world and you'll understand that I can't go to another country, even if I do, okay, let me use Panama. There's a difference from being a Panamanian or whatever they call themselves, a Panama born countryman, and being a citizen of Panama. Did you know that you can't sue the people in Panama if you're a foreign citizen there? The people are poor. You can't sue them. You can't sue them. They have a different status than you. Even though you got your citizenship over there in Panama, let's say or Costa Rica, or any place like that. It's a clear separation and difference. See, there's a difference between bloodline and borderline, family. See, I have a bloodline that goes back 400 years that predates the United States. So if we want to get just in technical terms, we don't even have to go to all that other stuff. We can just talk about the forming of the United States. Who was here before the forming of the United States? My family was. My family was. If you go back 400 years, my family was. My family was here before 1776. We don't even have to go and say, I'm like American, which I am, but we don't have to go that far. We don't have to say Indian or nothing like that. We can just go to, let's just start with the United States. And let's just say everything started with slavery. I can go back at least there. I'm indigenous to the United States. I have a different status than you have. Birthright citizenship was never for you. Was never for any one of y'all who are foreign. The American dream was never for you. It was only for Americans. Who is an American? Who is an American? An American is coppered, colored races found here by the Europeans. When they say American dream, you're looking at the American dream. Now, of course, many of us have been living the American nightmare because for some reason, all these foreign citizens popped out of nowhere and got higher status than us. But guess what? Somehow that's being changed. That's being somehow. What's going on, family? Did y'all wake up in the Twilight Zone? I mean, is this really like one of those laugh now, cry later type of scenarios? Y'all was laughing at us. Y'all thought we didn't have no power. We didn't own no land. We don't got no culture. We don't got none of this. Shout out to BX. We don't got none of that. But now y'all see for yourselves that we do hold some power. We do hold some strength. We have sovereignty on this land. And all we got to do is hire a president a CEO of the corporation and say, go to work. Get rid of all our enemies. Go to work. And Mr. Trump is doing that. I'm telling you, Trump works for black Americans. He works for us. Trump works for us. Not for y'all. He works for us. We put him there. He couldn't have got there without us. Matter of fact, you want to keep it 100. No president can become president without us. Shout out to BX. We the secret sauce in everything. We the seasoning in everything. You understand? So let me break it down for y'all, man. Subject to the jurisdiction thereof clause. It explained and misused. I want y'all to look up Wong Kim Ark. Wong Kim Ark, 1898. This was a case that later broadened the scope. I just want y'all to do your scholarship. I'm not going to go too much detail. Golden era of anchor baby loophole, 1965 immigration reform onward. I want y'all to go back and look at the immigration law of the 1965, which everybody start using the golden era of anchor babies. I jumped into her live, but I didn't really listen, brother, to be honest with you. But I think she has some scholarship, but I think that's the same woman that was saying we were all Haitians. So when you start lying like that, I just cut her off, brother. So this is Petit Diablo. If y'all see him in there typing some weird stuff, he's a Haitian brother. He's just a Haitian brother. I really like this brother. You know, I don't want to see this brother deported, but yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta. It's going to come a time, brother, where you're going to have to go home. You may have been born here and got your anchor baby citizenship, but it's going to come a time where you got to go home, man, and be that president that you said you're going to be, brother. It's going to be that time. You know, I want you to be the president of Haiti, man. Go change Haiti, make it great, so when I come down there, man, I can eat some okra, so I can eat some pickles and plantain. You know what I'm saying? With boiled chicken, man. I like the food, brother. Man, I can't wait, brother. You sell that mansion, that so-called mansion you said you got, brother. Sell that mansion and go back home. Go back home. But yeah, man, this is ours, family. Nobody is supposed to be above us. And when we start awakening up and exercising our bloodline rights, not this birthright citizenship, our bloodline rights, because we are true Americans. We're above everybody else. I want y'all to go look at British. Look how the UK is ran. Understand, there's Englishmen and then there's Brits. There's Englishmen and then there's everybody else. They're operating under their bloodline. We need to be operating under our bloodline. And we're watching Trump in codified words unravel it. 22 states is going to have to deal. Listen, I wonder how it's going to happen, man. If you're in Florida, because you know Florida's one of those states, man. All them Cubans, all them Haitians. What's going to happen to y'all down there, man? What's about to happen to y'all down there, family? Family, do you believe simply touching the land should make you of the land? So if I just touch the land, you keep saying nothing. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be nothing. I think something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, family. I don't know. We're going to find out. But 22 states are already in on it. So they're saying, hey, man, is everybody going to migrate to California, to a blue state? Are they going to be called sanctuary states now? Is that what's going to happen? Are they going to be sanctuary states now? Are all of a sudden those states not going to get any funding because they're housing all these illegal birthright citizens? You know, I was born here, so I'm a citizen here now. Man, what? Or are we going back to bloodline? The bloodline determines if you're a citizen here. The bloodline determines your status here in America. The bloodline determines if you can be deported or not. See, family, if you're royalty, you just hire a military, you hire a figurehead, and they work for you. Reparations is gonna mean a whole lot more than what you think it is, man, because in a minute we're not gonna be paying no taxes. No taxes. If I'm indigenous to this land, why would I pay tax? And I got all these citizens here, all these birthright citizens here. They can pay the taxes. I don't need to pay taxes. This is my land. What I'm gonna pay taxes on my own land for? Y'all don't know what y'all don't know what's about to happen. Y'all don't know what's about to happen. Y'all don't know that Black Americans about to get their reparations. We about to get not just our reparations. Somebody said it like this: it's not just gonna be reparations. It's gonna be restoration, where you're gonna get restored to your rightful place. So some people don't like the term reparation. Some people like the term restoration. I'm cool as long as it does what it's supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say, as long as it does what it's supposed to do. But we shouldn't be paying no taxes, family, because we really of this soil. We really from here. Everybody else is a guest or a visitor or an immigrant here. Let them pay the taxes. And we just live like royalty, like we're supposed to be, like the gods and goddesses that we are on our land. On our land. American. I know they hate this kind of talk, but it is what it is. 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 So, family, the definition of American is what it is. It's copper colored race, which is us. You put a penny next to me, I'm gonna resemble that penny more than anything. Even though I'm foundationally black, that has nothing to do with the pigmentation of my skin, but everything to do with the consciousness and the resistance that comes with this black mindset. The black consciousness is the only thing that's going to liberate us from underneath this system of oppression. And this is how we're going to get our birthright back, our bloodline back, our soil-born royalty status back. And we're gonna ride this black thing all the way to the top, because everything's upside down. White is right, black is wrong. No. Black is cool. Black is excellent. Black is the vibe. Black is the culture. Black is the heartbeat. Black is everything. Everything you want to be comes from black. Comes from black culture. Black is the culture. And we're going to put that back on top. All this white is right, black is wrong, black is unalived, or whatever y'all try to, Black's Law Dictionary stuff. Listen, man, black is cool. Black is so cool. You want to be black. You want to be us. You want to be copper colored so bad. You want this nice tan. We got the most beautiful tan on the planet Earth. You want this beautiful cinnamon colored skin. You want it. You want it. You love it. It's sexy. It's bold. It's brash. It's fiery. It's exciting. It's unapologetic. It's overpowering. It's overbearing. Shout out to Dr. No Job. Y'all want to be us because we make us look so damn smooth, so damn cool. Look at Obama. When Obama just stole our walk, and everybody thought he was a black American. He played a little hoop, and everybody thought he was a black American. They called him the first black president. No. He was the first tethered president. He was the first LGBTQ president. But he wasn't the first black anything. Black is us. Foundational. If you're not foundational, we don't really recognize you, really. We don't really recognize you, really, if you're not foundational. You could be a governor. Okay, cool. But if you ain't of the soil, you're not first black governor. You Jamaican American. Just say that. First Jamaican American president. Just say that. First Nigeria. Just say that. Y'all been saying it. Y'all been separating yourselves from. Why y'all want to be black all of a sudden now? 2025. Dr. No Job just did a little post that said, man, why y'all want to be black now in 2021, 2025 when y'all was me not black, me Haitian, me Nigerian, me Jamaican, me no Yankee man, me full Jamaican, born from, why y'all want to be black now? Because ICE is knocking on the door? ICE is knocking on y'all door and y'all want to be black now? Y'all want to be black because it's culturally cool? Your first, second, third generation anchor baby think they black American, think they us? You praying to the wrong ancestors. We don't have the same ancestors. My ancestors are not your ancestors. Let's keep it a buck. We going UK law. I'm an Englishman and you're a Brit. I'm an American and you're a citizen. That's it. That's it. Your ancestor ain't our ancestor. You got a whole homeland. Whether you've been there or not. I don't care if you were born here and you ain't never. That's your family's fault for them not taking you back to your homeland. For you not seeing where you really come from. I'll tell you, there's a movie on Netflix y'all need to watch, The Nigerian Prince. Go watch The Nigerian Prince. Go watch this poor boy who ain't never been to Nigeria, who his family sends him back to Nigeria because he lost his roots. And see the hardship that he experienced as an American, born in America, living, just visiting and living in Nigeria. His mom sends him back. His mom and his dad send him back to Nigeria. And boy, does that brother go through the trenches and suffers. Because he ain't never been there. He's used to the American dream. He's used to the American life. Y'all go watch that movie, man. It's a good watch. For everybody, go watch that movie. Especially if you ain't never been to Nigeria and you're Nigerian, go watch that movie, Nigerian Prince. If you're Caribbean and you ain't never been to the Caribbean, go watch that movie, Nigerian Prince. No, man, I'm a foundational black American. I vote for lineage, so it don't matter who's in office, Republican, Democrat. If you giving me some tangibles, you gonna get my vote. Matter of fact, we on this type of time. No reparations, no vote. No reparations, no vote. That's what type of time we on. We delineated from the Democratic Party, so I'm going to do everything to make sure the Democratic Party fails until they make right on those 60 years of promises. So they're going to fail for the next 60 years, as far as I'm concerned. I will allow Trump to get a third term, even a fourth term. How about that? Y'all say it can't be done? Watch what happens. Y'all keep messing with foundational black Americans. Y'all might see a Trump-type character from here on out. And we're going to deal with that, brother. Because at this time, he still hasn't put a policy that has affected black Americans at this time. Now, the moment he starts messing up too much, we're going to get him up out of there. That's just what it is. We're going to get him up out of there. Get him up out of there. But until then, man, hey, as long as he's doing what he's doing right now, he's safe for right now. Until he gets too far out of bounds. Now, do I like everything Trump is doing? No. I know a lot of y'all praying for the downfall of Trump, but let me tell you something. Trump gonna be here for a third term. How about that? Just to make y'all mad, Trump gonna be here for a third term. Because we don't like the Democrats that much. We don't like the Democrats that much. We don't like them that much. No. Now the Democrats wake up and they put some tangibles to the table, some real tangibles, and not just this lip service that they've been doing or benign neglect that they've been doing. Guess what? They'll get back in power again. We'll put them back in place. We'll reinstall them. You know that conspiracy about the black nobility that everybody worships? Man, that's us. God damn it. I'm noble. I'm a nobility. It's time to be reinstated. This is my land. Everybody work for me. I don't want to pay no taxes, goddamn it. So Democrats, you want to get back in power. Black Americans, we don't want to pay taxes. No more. We are the soil. We the originals. So make it happen. If you don't make it happen, guess what? We just ain't going to vote for you. You ain't going to be in power. That's just what it is. We will make sure you crash and burn, and then we'll start another party on top of your party. And then those Democratic shields, when they try to rush over to this party, we're just going to block them and put them at the bottom because they were the gatekeepers anyway, messing everything up for us. That's all we're going to do. No boot. If you got a Greek organization, I'm sorry. You're done for. We don't trust you either because we know you the boule. You the main ones upholding white supremacy, pretending that you're not. Dual citizenships? Oh, we don't trust you either. If you're a foreigner trying to get into our government, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this time around. We checking your paperwork. We asking questions. Where your family from? Who are you? If you don't come from the grassroots, we can't really recognize you anyway. So we getting you about the paint. That's just what it is. We getting y'all about the paint. So bloodline, family, it ain't about paperwork. Bloodline ain't about, my bloodline is here. It's prophecy. Our grandmother's graves are older than Plymouth Rock. We got Mississippi mounds, for Christ's sake. Unmarked, but undeniable. You understand what I'm saying? Take a small break real quick, man. Make sure you check out FBAcoin.org. Stack sovereignty on the blockchain. We got our own coin. We gotta fund it though. We gotta fund it. We gotta do your due diligence. I'm gonna start doing some fundraisers for the coin. It's already minted. It just needs it needs a liquidity pool. Okay, so we're gonna get that cracking. We're gonna try to finish the funding by, I don't know. We need $500,000 to $1 million to fund this thing. Probably more than that. Probably more than that if we really want to compete with all the other coins out there. But we're gonna do what we can do. We're gonna make it happen. You know, I believe in it. I wouldn't have put this coin together if I didn't think it was going to be something that was going to be good for our community, and if it wasn't possible. You know, the ancestors. I believe I'm moving on and moving in sync with what the ancestors and the Most High is telling me to do. I'm not worried about who doesn't want to fund it today, but I know it's going to get funded. I'm going to put together a crowdfunding source. We're going to do some things like that. I'm going to sell some merch where 80% is going to go to funding the FBA coin. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing popping. So check out fbacoin.org. You can donate there, and you can learn about the coin there. And it's already minted. It's ready to go. We just gotta build the liquidity pool. Mucho art, wearable art that shouts lineage louder than logos. Okay, mucho art. If you want hats like this, if you want to see a lot more foundational Black American and lineage-based gear, copper-colored gear, check it out, man. If you're not afraid to put your lineage first and show it to the world, check out muchoart.com. It's just a play on Too Much. It's not Hispanic. It's foundational Black American all the way. Okay? Check out muchoart.com. And oh yeah, if you like real music with a real message, if y'all in here at the beginning and y'all listening to the intro, go get the album Too Much for TV. Go get the album Too Much for TV. And also, stay tuned. Next couple days, probably next week, I will have the FBA only album, the album I did in December of 2024. I'm going to mint that and put that also on the blockchain. So there'll be some copies available to get on the blockchain and NFT format of the album FBA only. And all of these are you're able to stream on all major streaming platforms. So go check it out. Now let's get back into it. ICE raids. Let's talk about these ICE raids, man. And these 500,000 Haitians in limbo right now. And they getting that ice baby treatment. What's going on, man? What's going on with all these ICE raids? These protests that they're trying to get us involved in. Black American, help us. You know, you got people on saying, "Oh, we don't need your help," but y'all do. Y'all do need our help. And if we don't help you, nothing's gonna change for y'all. If Black Americans, the Americans, the true Americans, don't step in and help you and say, "Hold on, Trump, we like these people." If we don't say that, nothing's gonna change. The ICE raids are gonna increase. Matter of fact, I don't see any Black American ICE agents out there, or a lot of them. But if y'all keep talking, you might see a lot of you might start seeing a lot more Black American ICE agents. You know, they get paid $90,000 to $154,000 a year. Some of them are making $200,000, even $250,000 with all the overtime and the perks that's coming with it. Right now, I don't see a lot of ICE agents that are Black, that are foundational. But y'all keep talking. Y'all keep running y'all mouth. Y'all keep acting like we ain't who we say we are. And it's cool when you wrestling with them. But come up against a real one. Come up against a true soil-born foundational Black American. Yeah, it ain't going to be easy for y'all to wrestle and tussle with them. I see y'all trying to punch down on them ICE agents a little bit, especially y'all Haitians. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all trying to get the community involved, and you know, some of the Hispanics talk about the cartel is going to start, you know, and the gangs is going to start targeting ICE. I see y'all talking. But it's going to be a whole lot different if you got some Black American energy out there putting y'all behind. It's going to be a whole lot different energy. Y'all don't want that energy. Right now, y'all just dealing with your own kind. Your own slave catchers are your own people. We not doing it, but your slave catchers are your own people. They the one catching y'all, hemming y'all up, putting y'all in detention centers, and shipping y'all back. That ain't us right now. Because y'all don't want our energy out there. Y'all really don't want that. So y'all should just calm down before it does happen like that. Because once you get that Black American energy, oh, you disrespect us, oh, we the majority over here, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for Haitians, it's gonna be bad for Hispanics, it's gonna be bad for anybody illegal. Whatever nation or color you claim or come from, whatever flag you throwing up that's non-American, it's gonna be bad for you. Oh yeah, I already debunked that. We're the majority, yeah. If you break us down ethnically, we're larger than German Americans, than Irish Americans, than Italian Americans, than Polish Americans. We're the largest ethnic group. So you're kind of late, Gully Boy. We're the majority. Yeah, we're the majority. We are the majority on this land. 47, 50 million of us, we're the majority ethnic group. Largest population on this land. And growing. And growing. No, German is, but it's an ethnic group. White is not an ethnic group. Black is not an ethnic group, sir. Those are social constructs. Those are things that they use to enslave us. When they say who's white, who's black, that's a status. That's who gets privileges, and that's what the system of oppression has done to trick us. We're out of that. We know what's going on. We know where we come from. We know we are the American. We are the soil born. We are the royalty, the nobility on this land. We know that. And we know we're not from no Africa. And we know that. We're not from none of that. We from here. We from here. Get the likes up, y'all. I can't believe I'm only at 5.5K, man. Get the likes up, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. So, Trump EO 14159 deputizing local cops now and calling in extra feds. That's what's happening with the ICE agents right now. They're deputizing cops now. So cops who want to make a double salary. They got their cop salary and they got their ICE salary. They getting bank right now. They getting bank as slave catchers right now. They making money. They're saying, do you want to make this money or do you want to help your people? So they're asking the Hispanic man, who's the cop, and they're saying, do you want to make this money or do you want to be sympathetic to these illegal immigrants who happen to be Hispanic? They're asking the Haitian tether, hey, you're a citizen here. Petit Diablo, you might want to sign up, brother. Petit Diablo, where you at, brother? You might want to sign up and become an ICE agent. You might want to sign up and become... Listen, if you're a Haitian and you got citizenship in here in the United States, you might want to sign up and become an ICE agent. Okay? And help deport some of your people back to the homeland, where they come from. They're going to pay you $150. How would you like $150,000? Which is more important, $150,000 or your people that ain't supposed to be here anyway? I figure you're doing Haitians and everybody else a favor. Yeah, exactly. Since they so hard working, y'all so hard working, why not become an ICE agent and help get some of these illegals up out of here? Africans, same thing, man. If you got citizenship here the legal way, why don't you help deport some of your brethren back to the motherland? You understand? Which is more, listen, y'all already sold out your country already. You already sold out your people. They already don't respect you as an African when you go back there because you touch soil on here. So you might as well live it up and become an ICE agent, make $1.50, and really build a castle in your homeland. How about that? All you gotta do is be a slave catcher, and a lot of y'all were slave catchers anyway. Y'all were the ones catching the slaves and selling them anyway. Your own people, y'all did it to yourself anyway on the continent. Why not relive it again? Why not, you know, they say history repeats itself. They say history repeats itself. Why don't some of you citizens of Africa who came here legally, especially the ones from Ghana, Nigeria, why don't you help deport some of your brethren who came here illegally back home? Why don't you help get some of these Hispanics up out of here that came here illegally and send them back home? Listen, man, you don't have to be against ICE. You can work with ICE. Right? And make sure they're not stomping down too hard on your people. You can escort them nice and friendly and be like, hey man, it's gonna be okay, man. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna send you a couple of 𝗣𝗴 when you touch the homeland because I'm making 150 now. So I'm gonna make it cool. I'm gonna make it cool for you to go back home. Give them a little bit of that money. Tell them, hey man, listen, I'm gonna send you a couple $100 when you go back home so you don't be broke, so you can start over again. Why don't y'all help your people that way? All the illegals, just help them out. Be like, hey man, listen man, I don't want to rough you up. Just come back. Just come peacefully back to the motherland. You know, I'm working for ICE now. You know, I'm your brother, your fellow African brother. You know, give them the lingo. Talk to them. You know, drop a dime on them. Call. Be like, hey man, I see this dude at the bodega. You know this. He don't look like he belong here because he still speak with an accent. His accent is too thick. And I just, you know, I need y'all to deputize me, give me that $1.50, and I'm gonna go over here and talk to my brother and get him to peacefully go back home. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we could do this the right way. Y'all could make it fashionable to leave the United States. Did y'all know that? Y'all can make it fashionable to leave the United States and make sure no harm come to your people in the process. Like that young boy, like that young Jamaican boy who got deported, who ain't never been to Jamaica before in his life, who said he'd rather be, he hoped the plane was gonna crash and he was gonna be unalive, knowing that there's other people on there, but he just wished that for him, all because he didn't want to. Is Jamaica really that bad? I thought y'all loved y'all homeland so much. Y'all waved those flags. What's so bad about going back to Jamaica if your people, your ancestors is from there? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I can't be deported, sir. I can't be deported. But nice try, though. Where are you from, by the way? Social Baron. Where are you from, by the way? Social Baron. Where are you from? Let me look at you. But let me bring you up here. Where are you from, Social Baron? Come on up here. Where are you from? Since you think I can be deported too, sir, where are you from? Are you from the are you from the Caribbeans or are you African? Which one are you? Cause are you Haitian? Are you Haitian descent? Come on up here. Y'all get the likes up to 10K and I'll start bringing everybody else up. But I just wanted to talk to if she's willing. Now, if you're just a scared coward in the comments, then I don't know. I'm giving you an opportunity to come up here and stand on business and not just talk. You know, not just be a Twitter finger. Listen, Black Americans foundational black Americans are the only ones that can't. What homeland are they going to send us to? What country in Africa are they going to send us to? What place in the Caribbean or in South America or Central America are they going to send us to? We belong here. We're not an immigrant. You may have been taught that we were immigrants, but we're not. We're not. We're not no immigrant. YT is more of an immigrant than we are. They're immigrants. German American, let's think about this. German American, Irish American, Italian American, Poland. Doesn't that kind of tell you where they come from? English American, doesn't that kind of tell you where they come from? I'm not none of that. I'm the very definition of American. Coppered, colored, races found here. By who? By who? Europeans. That's just what it is, family. Where they going to deport? They going to cause an international event for little old me? You can't displace me, an indigenous. You can't displace me from my homeland. Now, if I was in Jamaica, they can send me back to America. If I was in Africa, they could send me back to America. If I was in England, they could send me back to America. If I was in Asia, they could send me back to America. That's where I belong. Just because you don't know, just because you've been propagandized, just because you believe the fairy tale that they told you, just because you're watching CNN, Fox, and MSNBC, just because you're watching all those things, and you're listening to mainstream media, and they're telling you these lies, just like they told y'all lies about black Americans, or we're thugs, we're this, we're that. Just because you believe that doesn't make it true. The truth is what I'm telling you. I'm from the soil. I can't go nowhere. And you're going to have a whole lot of energy and frequency and vibration to get me up off this land. And they ain't got it. They ain't got it. Y'all go ask Lake Lanier. The energy of our ancestors is real. Y'all go remember the fade in the water. The energy of our ancestors is real. You mean they were able to jump all those white tea people and none of them went to jail? Oh, the energy of my ancestors is real. I'm gonna honor them and pray to them and seek the Most High's guidance and wisdom. Oh yeah, because I know it's real. Oh yeah. It's going to take a whole lot of energy to get me up off my land. A whole lot. I'm here. So when ICE comes and they holler black and brown community family, but where was that unity when we demanded cash payments? Where was it when Haitian migrants were whipped on horseback in Del Rio? We see patterns, fam. We see patterns, fam. Name the time you saw an immigrant community ride for FBA issues with the same passion we rode for theirs. Let's compare notes on that. When was the time we saw them ride with the same passionate energy that we did for them? When did they send soldiers, like we sent one of our pilots to Ethiopia to help them out? Where were they in the Philippines when one of the soldiers defected from the Philippines and taught them guerrilla warfare and helped the Philippines out? When did they infiltrate the black community to help us? When did they send troops over here to help us during Jim Crow? Help us from redlining? Who stood up against redlining that was an immigrant family? What Asian American? What Asian immigrant? What Haitian? When did they ever ride for us? When did they step up and not just say privately, but say publicly and say it on a big stage and say black people need their reparations? When did they ever do that for us? Can anybody name a time? Because I can't. I can't remember a time that an immigrant stood up for me. I can't remember a time. To me, you know what I'm starting to think? On their own, they're all fragile and scared, but they get real bold when they get in the crowd. We're the only ones, really, that talk the same talk, whether we're individually or we're in a crowd. You don't see too many black Americans talking bold when they got a crowd around them. You see us talking bold when it's just us. You see us standing on business when it's just us. You see us standing on business when we're outnumbered, or it seems like we're outnumbered. Everybody else, they just talk smack online and talk smack when there's a group of them. We're the only ones that really stand on business. Our energy is different. Our energy is like, hey man, listen, I'm gonna give you the business. I'm gonna give you you mess with me. I know it's just one of me here, but I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. And I'm gonna give you all I got. If you want this, I'm gonna give you all I got. And I'm gonna take out 10, 20, 30 of y'all anyway. 4 or 5 of y'all, for real. 4 of y'all is gonna get done in a bad way. I know at least I can take 4 of y'all out. Four in a bad way. 4 will get done. But do y'all really want that? See, we stand on business no matter what. No matter where we at. No matter where we at. No matter what country we're in, no matter where we at, we gonna stand on business. That's just what's in us to do that. While some people will flee, we'll make a stand. Some of y'all will flee, but we'll just say, you know what? Ain't nowhere for me to flee to. Okay, so I'm gonna flee the country that I'm from, the soil that's blessed because of my ancestors, right? And go to a different country that has less opportunity than the country I'm in right now. That don't make no damn sense. And the country that I built to have this that don't make no damn sense. It makes sense that y'all flee here because we built something for y'all to flee to. But it doesn't make sense for me to flee there and go backwards because a few YT boys or YT supremacy stomped down on me. No. My community, we gonna rise up. My community, we just gonna rise up. That's what's gonna happen. We just gonna rise up. Me and my community is gonna go back to back, shoulder to shoulder, and we gonna take it on. We gonna take it on. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever comes, comes. Because we're not going back. We're going to hold the line. When the scriptures talk about 1 can slay 1,000, 2 can slay 10,000, that's us. So even though y'all think y'all outnumbering us, no, we outnumber y'all. Just one of us outnumbers y'all. Just one of us outnumbers y'all. We gonna slay y'all. You put a tomahawk in my hand, I'm taking a scalp. I'm taking scalps with an S at the end. So if it ever comes to that, I'm gonna stand on business. Just know I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna stand on business. Y'all ain't got enough. Y'all ain't got enough warriors anyway. Y'all ain't got enough. We like the 300, and y'all like the farmers with pitch shovels and sticks in y'all hand. Even if y'all put a pew in y'all hand, listen, man, y'all ain't got enough. Y'all ain't got enough. Y'all don't got that energy that we got. It's just true. Who do you think was in the dismal swamp giving y'all the business when y'all had the pews? That was us. And until we fell for y'all trickery again, that's the only way how y'all defeated us. That's the only way how y'all was able to do what y'all did. Oh, we ain't never lost. We still here. If we lost, we wouldn't be here right now. But we still here. Fighting. We in a this is a long-term WAR we've been in. Oh, we ain't never lost. We still here. You only lose when you give up. You only lose when you don't got no fight left in you. You see we still fighting. You see we still here on our land. You see that, right? You lost. You're losing many battles, especially right now. Your birth rates is low, ma'am. Linda, your birth rates are low, ma'am. Your women, you included, y'all like that soul pole. Ain't no more YT babies just popping in. Y'all like that soul pole. Man, go interview a lot of these liberals right now. They're gonna tell you soul pole, soul pole, soul pole. What are you talking about? Just by being in proximity to a black person, you lost. We got the dominant gene. You lost. That's why y'all don't want to live next to us. Because if y'all have a community next to our community, it's going to turn into our community. You don't think we don't know that? That's why y'all so scared. But this will never be a YT nation. It's always going to be an American nation. For Americans. True Americans. We're the majority, man. You don't have black friends. Those are tethers, ma'am. You don't have black friends. Those are tethers. Those are foreign immigrant blacks pretending to be black. They're not foundation. Because if you have foundational black American friends, they think and talk like me. They got the black consciousness. How can they not? That's why we could never be an ally. We can never have unity with y'all. And we finally realized that. We can't have unity with anybody that doesn't have the black consciousness. If you don't have the black consciousness, we can't unify with you. It doesn't make sense to. Doesn't make sense to unify with you. We don't want to unify with you. We're going to let all your enemies stomp on y'all, and we're just going to watch. And the moment y'all bring it here, we're going to give y'all the business. We're going to give y'all what y'all been asking for. We're going to use that. We're going to use the same tactic that y'all been using on us, the whole we're all divided thing, and make us no. So black people, we stopped the infighting already. Now we're going to watch the YT infight. You know, the Italians and the Polish and the small hats. We're going to let y'all duke it out with the small hats. May the best YT win. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to watch the Africans duke it out with other African nations. May the best African nation win. We're going to let the Caribbean duke it out with the Caribbean. May the best Caribbean win. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to be line dancing. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be line dancing, having a good old time. Yeah. Yeah, the small hats. Yeah, they YT. Y'all know they YT. Y'all know they are. Y'all gave them YT privileges just like y'all gave the Hispanics YT privileges, so why not? Yeah, they walk around and act, talk, look. Y'all gave the Middle East, y'all gave the Turkish people YT privileges? Of course they are. Yeah. Hold on, let me make sure people can see your comment. Let me make sure people, hold on. I don't know why this thing is blocked. Let me make sure people, Gully boy. Where you from? The Dismal Swamp? You from Louisiana? You a Southerner YT from the Louisiana? Where you from? South Carolina, North Carolina, Gully boy? Where you from, brother? Where you from? They your people. Y'all go duke it out with them. And we gonna be line dancing. Popping them fans. That's what we gonna be doing. Okay, I can't see your profile, man. You look from where I'm looking at. If I blow you up, let me look at you, brother. Let me look at you, brother. Okay, yeah, okay. You might be on the sword. Let me calm down. I don't want to go at my own people, but I'm just saying we're gonna be watching. Help us, my black brothers. Let me tell you, YT, y'all got nerve to say help y'all. Y'all got nerve. Jim Crow, slavery, but it wasn't us. I'm Ellis Island. Jim Crow, lynching, Triple K started by the Irish. What? Y'all got some nerve. Y'all better go hold your own nuts and handle your business. Y'all better hold your own nuts and handle your business. We ain't got nothing to do with none of that y'all talking about. None of that. My name is Bennett and I'm not in it. That's just what it is. If you got a small hat problem, go deal with it yourself. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it. I'm not helping. I'm not unifying with nobody that believes that Daniel Penny is a hero. I'm not unifying nobody that believes that George Floyd was unalived to fentanyl. I'm not unifying with nobody that believes that I shouldn't get reparations. How about that? If you believe that I don't deserve, my people don't deserve some compensation for what has been done to us on our own land, if you don't believe we need full restoration in our own land, if you don't believe that the true Americans are the coppered colored races found here by Europeans, I can't align with you. Never. Never would I align with someone who's really just going to try to stab me in the back at the first chance they get. We're not doing that anymore. We're off that. We've been off that. We've been off that a long time ago. There's no allyship right now. No allyship. There's no allyship. We'll get into some scholarship on small hats and the Hebrew language and who really is who. Who really is who. But right now, we just gonna stick to this foundational Black American stuff. Because we know the story about that too. I can't align with none of y'all. None of y'all got what I want. None of y'all got what I need. None of y'all can do what I want y'all to do. None of y'all gonna stand up and really try to take down the system of oppression. Y'all all trying to uphold the system of oppression. All of y'all. The only ones that stand on business and fight against the system of oppression is foundational Black Americans. The only one with the moral authority to do it is us. Because we haven't oppressed nobody. Can any other group say they haven't oppressed the people? We haven't oppressed the people. We don't go out our way. We don't travel out our country to dominate and oppress a certain group of people. We stay home. That's just what it is. We stay home. We stay home, family. We stay home, family. Hey, but I'll face fascism because we've already faced it before. So what's the problem with it? You the only one that got a problem with it. Okay, nobody likes fascism, but I'd rather have my racism. If I'm gonna have racism, I'd rather have it up front, not behind closed doors. I want it bold. Give it to me bold. Let me see who the ones that really don't like me. I like them good old Southern boys because them good old Southern boys, they gonna tell you if they like you or if they hate you. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a YT boy in the South and he love you, he love you. He gonna ride for you. He gonna stand up and take all the shots for you because you his partner. But if that YT boy hate you, he gonna call you the N-word every chance he get. He gonna spit on everything good that you try to bring. You know, I like that type because I want to see who my enemy is. I don't want to have to figure out who's a good snake. Which one of these snakes mean good for me, and which one of these snakes all of y'all want to unalive me. That's how I'm looking at it. All of y'all want to unalive me. I don't, I don't got time. I don't got time. All of y'all are going to get on cold with YT supremacy and the system of oppression against me. All of y'all. That's the only time y'all get on cold with each other because y'all are really tribal. Y'all are the most tribal. The most tribal are YT. Y'all don't even like those South African Boers that y'all let up in here. Y'all don't even like them. So let's keep it a buck. We're gonna let y'all go ahead and duke it out. We not gonna do nothing but line dance, but love one another, get on cold with one another, make sure everybody okay. Give everybody that head nod of assurance that we got your back. And we just gonna help our people out. Now we know some of our people, they just, you try to help them and they don't want the help, and that's fine too. I'm gonna help those who want to be helped. I'm gonna help those who not necessarily who need it, but I want to help those who want it. And they're my people. I'm gonna look out for y'all. If y'all in California, man, I'm gonna look out for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. I'm gonna make sure y'all safe. I'm gonna make sure y'all good. Come on out to California, but I'm gonna make sure y'all good. If you my people, if you have the lineage, make sure y'all good. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna watch everybody else backbite, stab each other, just do craziness to your own people. I'm gonna let y'all do that, cause that's what y'all do. I'm gonna let the Hispanics fight it out with the Cubans and I'm gonna let the Mexicans fight it out with the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans and the Haiti. I'm gonna let y'all go to town on each other. I'm not gonna get in that. Y'all already don't like each other. I'm gonna let y'all go to town. But Black America, us, my people, we gonna be popping them fans. Pop, 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 pop. Doing the two-step, doing our little line, pop, pop. We gonna be singing country music. We gonna be taking back country music. We gonna be taking back hip-hop that turned tethers. We gonna bring back R&B. That's what we gonna be doing while y'all doing everything else. We gonna be popping them fans. Pop, 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 pop. We just gonna watch y'all. It's our time. Y'all was never on code with us. We not trying to get on code with y'all. Y'all was never for us. We not trying to be for y'all. We gonna be for us. For us. That's it. We taking back everything, man. Country. Hip-hop done got a little tethers, so we gotta take that back. Y'all go get the album, Too Much Moxie. Too Much for TV, sorry, Too Much for TV. Y'all can type in Too Much Moxie on Spotify, all major streaming platforms, and y'all gonna hear some real music with a real message behind it. That's 100% foundational for us. Rock and roll, we gonna take that back. Yeah. All that's our stuff. And we gonna watch y'all fight for the scraps, because we not gonna fight for no scraps no more. We just gonna get what's ours. We're not fighting for scraps. We just gonna get what's ours. You understand? That's all we gonna do. Okay. Yeah, Trump said slave. So what? So what? If you're a POW, you was a slave. It is what it is. Okay? We've been at WAR since 1492. Let's keep it a buck. Since the early 1500s, we've got attacked on all four ends, north, east, south, and west, by several different nations, and we still here, and we still the biggest, and we still haven't gone nowhere. They still can't get rid of us. We still here. We still here. We the only one that command this soil. We can speak to the soil, speak to the elements here, and they gonna listen to us. The universe is gonna listen to us. And they know that. Without us here, there is no propaganda. There is no spellcraft that they can form against us. Without us being here. We're just, again, go watch that movie Total Recall, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a movie about foundational black Americans coming into an awakening of who they really are and the power they really have. The power to change destiny, the power to change the world, the power to build on a new system, which is the blockchain, the power to take back everything the enemy meant for bad and make it mean good. We have that power. You understand? We the real ones. Everybody else, y'all pretending. The so-called natives, man. So-called natives, I'm not a Moor. I'm not a Moor. I'm not a Moor. I'm not a Moor. And anybody who thinks they Moors, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go on that side. I'm a foundational black American. I don't rock with anybody but people of my lineage. You have the lineage? I got you. And I'm not saying I'm going to be mistreating anybody who's not of the lineage. I'm going to be cool with you. I'm going to be all right. You know, I got some friends, that are non-FBA. They cool. We cool. You know? Some of them I grew up with. We cool. We cool. But when it comes to my people gonna come first. I know better. I know better than to put somebody else's people over my people. I know better than that. Because they wouldn't do it for me. They're not gonna stand in there and take the blows for me. The only people that's gonna help me is my people. And I realize that. And we as foundational black Americans are realizing that. The only one that's going to help us is us. There's all this fake unity is what it is. It's fake unity. Yeah, I'm not a Moor. I'm not a Moor. I don't claim a Moor. I don't get my information from no Moorish science temple or anything like that. I don't play those games. I talk to my ancestors, my people. The Most High. I vibe at that frequency. Let's take another sponsor break, y'all. Too Much for TV. Go get the soundtrack for Sovereign Soul. Stream it, share it, live it. FBA coin early donors bonus. Mentioned Crispus Addicts. Early donor bonus. Crispus Addicts NFT. Go do your due diligence. FBAcoin.org. Mucho Art. Copper colored classic tea. We're doing a flash sale. Bloodline 10 is the code. Type in Bloodline 10 and get your Mucho Art shirts, t-shirts, hats, FBA hats. Get it, man. Get it. Support the movement. Support it. So, citizenship, family, we're going to close it out here in a little bit. Probably got maybe like another half hour. If anybody wants to come up, y'all welcome to come up. Y'all got me at least to 15K likes. I appreciate that. You know, I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for money. But if y'all want to support me, y'all can. But I don't do it for that. I do it because you know, these things need to be said. We need a lot more people standing on business. And the moment it gets too saturated, I'll bow out. The moment we got a lot of people standing on business, y'all don't need to hear from me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm 45. I need the younger generation to take this thing over and start standing on business, start teaching and educating the people. I'm just here to, you know, to fill in the gap because there's a need. There's a need. I just created an FBA coin, not for myself, but because there was a need. We need it. This is what we need. And nobody else seemed to create it. So I said, let me go ahead and do it. You know? Now, it's slow on support, I'll be honest. It's slow on support, but that don't mean it's not gonna get funded. I'll find a way to fund it. I'll find a way to get organizations to fund it. I'll find a way to get other foundational Black American groups and organizations to fund it. We gonna get the coins, gonna be funded. I just want to give my people the first shot. You know, that's it. But if the ancestors told me to do it, the Most High led me to do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm not worried about the how. I know it's gonna get funded. Shoot, YT people might fund it. I don't, you know. I wanted to be a 100% grassroots foundational Black American movement with this coin, but if they're gonna build the liquidity fund, I mean, that's, you know, it's still gonna benefit foundational Black Americans no matter what. So money is money. I don't care who. The yellow man can give me the money. Cool. It's gonna get funded, family, and when it gets funded, when we fully release it to the public, and it gets, y'all start seeing it go up and down on that cryptocurrency ticker, it's gonna be phenomenal. We're gonna add a stable coin with it, so people can have everyday use of the coin. It's gonna be phenomenal, man. Wait till it gets to phase 5. We're still only in phase 1. If I'm being honest, we're still only in phase 1. Phase 2 is when we get to when we start the governance, the DAO governance, where we have a board of people over the fund that build up in the treasury. That's gonna be fun. 3, 4, 5 is where we start lending money to the family, giving money to the people, building up businesses, creating movements out here, whole movements out here. Okay? So it is what it is, man, but it's gonna get done. So make sure y'all take a look at the FBA coin. Make sure y'all get the album Too Much for TV on all major streaming platforms. C3 Mommy says she got a question. Okay, what's your question? What is your question? Mucho Art. Go to muchoart.com. Some FBAs say that they are descendants of Africans. Do you agree? Some of us are. 90,000 African slaves came over here. Where do you think they mixed in? What neighborhoods were they in? They were slaves, and they mixed in with us who were also slaves. So some of us are. What makes up a foundational Black Americans, a lot of us have European ancestry because of the grapings that were going on. Okay? So European ancestry, African ancestry, and indigenous ancestry. That's what makes up a foundational Black American. Now, all of us have African ancestry. I can't say that. I can't say that because I'm doing my I've done my lineage. Okay, I traced my lineage back as far as 1833, and me and my grandmother's still alive. My great grandmother just passed away within the last, I want to say, 6 years. My great grandmother just passed away within the last 6 years. Okay, so I was talking to my, we found one of our great uncles who full-blooded Cherokee. And think about this: if he's a great uncle, what do you think my great great grandfather was? If he's a great, that's his brother. Now, it's kind of strange how his brother's classified as one thing, but he's classified as colored. Think about that. And my family's from West Virginia and Virginia, right? On my mother's side. Did y'all know I'm freaking related to Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln's in my family tree, family. Abraham Lincoln was a white passing, a YT passing mulatto. And if you kind of think about it, it kind of makes sense why the Emancipation Proclamation went out. It kind of makes sense why they had to get him up out the paint. It kind of makes sense why they put him on the copper-colored penny. I keep trying to tell y'all there's forbidden knowledge and then there's hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge is locked away in the Vatican. You ain't never going to see it. But forbidden knowledge is right in front of your face. You just don't know. A lot of Indians in Virginia. Yeah. A lot of Indians in Virginia. So think about that. Abraham Lincoln was a mulatto. A white passing mulatto. And he's in my bloodline. Go figure. Go figure. You might be related, I don't know. But he's in my bloodline. So, yeah, my great-grandmother just passed away 6 years ago, within the last 6 years. I don't know the exact date. And my grandmother, I talked to her. I talked to her like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And we were going over the lineage and the tree. And I was able to find some things that she's always wanted to know. And just by doing my genealogy, I'm waking her up to start looking around. So I urge y'all to go talk to your oracles in your family. Go get with your grandmothers and your grandparents. Go talk to them and start having them lay out the lineage for you guys. I'm telling you, it's powerful. Don't let that go to the grave. Don't let that knowledge and information, that family history, go to the grave. Go find those old scrapbooks. Take a picture. I got my grandmother. The good thing about my grandmother is she's a pack rat. When you walk in her house, you ain't gonna have no room to stand up or sit down because she got so much stuff in there. She don't get rid of nothing. She got newspapers from 1920 up in there. You understand what I'm saying? My grandmother don't throw away nothing. So I gotta get up over there and get up in there and get all the information I can from her before she leaves. My grandfather's getting sick. My grandfather's still around. On my mother's side. I come from, man, my people are prominent, man. I come from people, man, if y'all know about the Staples in Ohio, in Youngstown, Ohio, man, those are my peoples. They owned a very famous barbecue spot over there in Youngstown that everybody loved. They got this barbecue sauce. Ooh, the secret sauce on that barbecue sauce is amazing. Everybody loved. If you go to Youngstown, Ohio, I think they sold it. But it's still there. And I'm pretty sure they gave the recipe of the barbecue. Man, everybody keep talking about that mambo sauce. Y'all need to go try this sauce, this my family made recipe up in Youngstown, Ohio. I can't remember the name of the restaurant right now, but my family owned it. Okay, or they used to own it. I think they sold it. But everybody talks about this place. That barbecue sauce, whatever they put in that sauce, it's different. It hits different. It hits different, and they it's almost like they kind of immerse the whole chicken and rib up. It's like it comes out. It's amazing. You don't gotta put no extra. Once they submerge it in and it comes out. Oh my God. Oh my God. So even though I'm in California, man, and I was raised out here since '84. I was raised out here because my dad was military. My people, man, Ohio, West Virginia, South and North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. That's my people. My dad's family, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina. My mom's family, Ohio, West Virginia, South Carolina. So I'm up in there, man. I'm up in there. Cherokee, Blackfoot Indian, on both sides. So I'm up in there. I'm up in there. I'm up in there. And I probably got other, like I said, man, doing my genealogy, family tree, and finding out to the 7th cousin, and more keep popping up. I still ain't found no African, y'all. I still ain't found not one person from the continent of Africa. Not one. I'm 7 generations in. I'm to my 7th and 8th cousin and have not found not one African. I'm looking. If I find one, I'm not going to be ashamed. Where I come, my lineage is my lineage. Where I come from is where I come from, but I haven't found one yet. And I've gone back to 1833, as far back. And I can go back even further if I just, like I said, me and my grandmother are sitting down and I'm making her tell. When I talk to my grandmother, what I'm interested in is her stories. The stories is what I'm interested in. How did this come about? What's the story on such and such? What's the story? I'm interested in the story as well as the name. Because every person in my family tree has a story. What's their story? Where did they come from? What kind of job did they have? What kind of person were they? What were they known about? What did the community think of them? What did the community think of them? Oh, y'all go ahead and check out my showcase room. I put a bunch of products on here that I rock with, that I believe in. Y'all go check them out. They got that turmeric soap on there. Y'all go check that out, man. That turmeric soap is the business. Some of this stuff on TikTok, if I don't use it, I'm not gonna promote it. I'm gonna start promoting these TikTok shop products. I'm about to get that bench thing. Y'all know that thing that work on your chest so you don't have to do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. I'm gonna get that because I'm getting fat. I'm a big back. I used to be slim, man. I don't know, man. I done got 45. My wife done fed me too good. Man, I'm a big bag. I gotta come to terms with it, family. Your boy been eating good, man. And it's time for me to lose this weight. So y'all gonna go with me. Y'all gonna see my face slim up. Y'all gonna see my body slim up. Everything's about to slim up. We going on the Warriors diet. Okay, yeah, I'm a big bag. I admit it. I'm not hiding it. I admit it. Matter of fact, when y'all first see me on TikTok, I was slimmer than this, goddammit. I done got even bigger. Okay, I admit it. I done got even bigger. I done got that big back. I done got so comfortable eating that food. Even my wife is telling me turn down the plate, stop eating. I'm like, it's just good, baby. It's good. I gotta eat. But you know, it's time, man. You know, I'm about to go on that Warriors diet, man. I'm about to go through the Warriors diet. I'm about to change everything. Start eating some salad. Start eating. You know, I used to be a vegan. I was a vegan at one time. Yeah, accountability is what it's all about. I used to be a vegan. I was a vegan for like 5-6 years. And what happened is I went to Africa. That's what happened. I went to freaking Africa, and whatever they put in front of me, I was like, when in Rome, do it. I started eating meat again, and it was that fresh meat, family, fresh goat, fresh lamb. Man, I'm telling you, I was loving it. Yeah, I was eating the jollof rice. Oh man, I was loving it. I'm sorry. And from there I fell off the wagon. I fell off the vegan diet because I used to be really slim. I used to be too skinny. People thought I was smoking crack. I was like, man, I ain't never touched that stuff a day in my life. Man, when I became a vegan, I got too skinny. And then I started eating meat again. I started getting my shoulders back and my arms. And now you're looking at a big back in front of you, man. I'm a big back now. Jesus Christ. I probably weigh 240 something. Probably more than that. I hope not more than that. But I haven't weighed myself. Okay. But I acknowledge that I need to lose some weight, y'all. I need to lose some weight. You know, if these tethers get out of line, I need to be able to smack them down like a fly swatter. You know. If they bring that WAR to them, I need to be able to give them everything I got. So I got to get back in shape. So I'm about to get that little thing from TikTok where you bend it around your head and you do all these little exercises to tighten up the chest areas and all that stuff. I'm about to do all that. So y'all gonna see the change right before your eyes. And if anything that works coming from the TikTok shop, I'm just gonna give it to the family. I'm gonna start putting my Cash App up here. If y'all want to donate $1, $2, whatever, you know, start making it worth my while to be up here. Yeah, I'm giving y'all the real game, you know, and you know, I'm not gonna beg y'all for no money, but I'm gonna put it up there. Those who want to donate to the Cash App, they can donate to the Cash App, you know, and you know, I get like maybe $50 to $100 a day, man. That's cool. I'm cool with that. On top of the other stuff that I do, I would like to do this full time, family. I would like to sit here and talk with y'all and say this is my bread and butter, but it's not. I do so many things. I do so many projects. I'm working on so many things in the blockchain right now. I'm trying to get TikTok on the blockchain. I'm trying to get a TikTok-like app on the blockchain so we can 100% control it. And I'm doing this for not just myself, but for other content creators who are tired of getting shadow banned and things like that. So those are the type of things that I'm working on. I'm working on putting a crowdfunding on the blockchain so nobody can shut us down when we want to support our people. If our people get in trouble and we want to help them, whatever, we got to have a way where they can't say, oh, well, we don't like you, so we're going to shut down. We're going to take all the money that's in your crowdfund and lock it up. We're not doing that. Let me see who this is right here. We got a guest coming in. Let me see who this is. Okay, well, I thought it was a guest. Maybe it wasn't. All right. But yeah, man, those are things that I know that the fact that we need. I know we need these things, so that's why I have the heart to do them. And I most of these projects I put my own money up. You know, when I did the FBA coin, I put my own money up. You know, I talked to a few people. And again, I don't beg, man. If I believe in something and I know the ancestors tell me to do it, I'll just put my own money up, and that's what I did. I put my own money up and create the coin. Put my own sweat equity into it and create the coin. Now, do I like help? Would I want help? Of course, man. Listen, anybody that's in blockchain or cryptocurrency and know about Web3 and stuff like that, holla at your boy, man. Let's build something. But my only thing is be consistent. You know, if you don't have the time, just say you don't have the time. But if it's really something that's needed and that you want to see happen, you make time for it. So everybody's busy. There's nobody who's not going to be busy. There's nobody who's not going to be busy. So my thing is, busy people make time for things that they want. So if you're really passionate about crypto, blockchain technology, and you want to see these things happen for your people, hey, let's work together. Let's collapse time frames and let's make it happen. Let's get focused and let's make time. That's it. Just that simple. Just that simple. Don't tell me, oh man, I want to help you out. I want to do this and this, and then all of a sudden, I gotta call you, and more than you call me. I'm already on it. I'm already building things. I'm already doing stuff. At my own pace, of course, but I'm doing it. I'm making the time for it. And whenever I get, whenever TikTok bans me or bananas me, or take this, they could take this TikTok. This ain't gonna stop me. I'm still gonna be doing what I need to do behind the scenes and bringing it to the family. I'm on YouTube. Y'all go follow me on my platform on YouTube, Too Much Moxie Podcast. I got about almost 10,000. I don't know. I used to have more than that, but some people left. I was almost at like 11,000, but some people left. I'm like 9,960 something, 70 something. So y'all go follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter under Unusual Ones, UNUSUALWONS. Follow me on there. And I'm on IG, but if I'm honest, I'm really not on IG like that, or Facebook, because I don't like I'm be honest, I don't like Facebook. I don't like Facebook. Facebook is the biggest hater. Facebook is the biggest gatekeeper of them all. Okay? If you're not down with their program 100%, if you're not 100% what Facebook wants you to be, they ain't gonna promote you. They will promote the dumb stuff over the righteous stuff. That's what I see about Facebook. At least TikTok, a little bit better. Their algorithm actually works. And even though they do that little shadow ban and stuff, I at least give TikTok a little bit more props. A little bit more props. I say it like this: if you want to make money on TikTok, TikTok is the easiest platform and the quickest platform that you can make money. If you want to make the most money, you got to go on YouTube. Just like that. One day I might even teach a class on that, man. Just show you how to really get to the money, get to the bag on here, man. Because there's so many ways to navigate this thing and make money on here. It's ridiculous. So listen, y'all, man. Man, I don't got nothing for y'all. Let me see who's up in the room here, man. I just want, cousin, I'm gonna bring you up only because I need. If you want to talk for a minute, we can chop it up. But I need you to close this out, man. I need you to close this out the right way, cousin. If you still there, brother, come on in and close this out, man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Let me see. Talk again.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to go on and close this out. First off, thanks again for doing what you do. For the family who's wary and aware, we are always down with the new black media. The new black media would be Professor Black Truth, The Black Authority, Tariq Nasheed, Vicky Dillard, Lisa Cabrera, Afro Elite, Phil Scott, and a host of other young brothers and sisters who are out here making sure that we stay on code, get on code, and keep the family on code. Because what we have to do is know that wherever you are part of the B1 Brigade. All right, brother. I'm going to ride with that one.
All right. That's it. Hey, everybody. Peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. It's Too Much Moxie. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Take care. Peace out.